Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I thought I would make a little video about self-filming and a couple good options to start with, or even in my case, just to film with. So it's kind of going to be a little bit of a, I don't want to say a battle, but I got two options and which one I'm going to go with and why. But one is going to be just your cell phone and the other is going to be a Tactacam 6.0. So let's go ahead and just kind of start with the Tactacam and things I like and don't like about it. The number one thing I like about it the most is you mount it on the front of your bow, you push a button, and you start recording. It's that easy. You just got to make sure you're pointing your bow, you know, where you want it. The negative is you can't zoom the video in and out. There's a display on here, but you really can't see it. And it times out after 1 minute, so I'm not crazy about that. But another thing I like about it is I'm just going to use the gun mount and clamp it to my stabilizer, but you can also use that on your gun. You can put it upside down, flip the video footage, and have good video off your gun, because you can set the zoom you want and then film with it. So that's kind of nice. The bad is I don't think the image quality is that great. The audio's not bad, but if you turn wind noise reduction on, it kind of muffles the audio a little bit. And the other problem with it really is you can't film without picking up your bow. So if you want some B-roll footage of some does and fawns walking through, you have to pick up your bow. And I'm not crazy about that, but I've filmed a lot of deer with this. I've been fortunate enough to kill some nice bucks behind a Tactacam, and I could actually see the impact where it hit the deer when I slowed it down, and that helped me in determining that I made a good shot on the deer. So I think it's a great little camera. I really don't know if you can go wrong with it, especially if you're just trying to film for yourself and have fun. But that's not going to be my choice this year. This year I'm going to film with my iPhone, and I'm going to show you a mount I picked up from a company called Painted Arrow. It's called a Mag Pro, and it bolts on your bow, and you have this metal plate on the back of your phone case, and it just magnetizes to it. The great thing about using your cell phone is the video quality of these things is so good nowadays, and you can just pop this off the bow and you can just film with your phone like this. Get your B-roll footage of a squirrel or your does and fawns, and just stick it back on your bow. If you know the target deer you want, elk, mule deer, whatever it is, comes out, you can just film with it with your bow. The one drawback to this one is it's a little bit more work to get into the camera app and start filming. However, iPhone came out with Final Cut Camera, which saves your settings, so you can just open up the app. It's already in video mode. It's in the modes and zoom settings that you had it placed on. And another good option is called Blackmagic Camera app, and you can hook a Bluetooth mic up to it to get a little bit better audio, because with a phone and with a Tactacam, when you shoot at an animal, there's a loud thump. I mean, these are right on the bow, so it's kind of annoying. So hopefully I'm going to film with my phone. I'm going to have a mic on my shoulder or something, and it will sound better. So I'm going to go ahead and mount these cameras on my bow, shoot 3 arrows a piece, and then I'll come back and finish up this video. So we'll start with the Tactacam. I'll get it mounted on there, and I'll show you that a little bit, and then we'll take some shots. Okay, so I got the Tactacam mounted on my bow. As you can see, it just bolts on to your stabilizer, and this will fit any stabilizer pretty much. It's actually built for a shotgun barrel, so I like this because I can just universally use it however, and I don't have to have multiple mounts. But something to remember when you're filming, when you draw back straight on the target. Don't sky draw and come down onto it. Try to do your best to draw straight back on it. Keep the deer in the center of the footage as best you can. And the same when you shoot. Try not to let your bow fall forward. Try to keep the deer centered the best you can in the center of the video. Now, you're not always going to get it just right. I certainly don't. But you want to try your best just for the best quality video. So I'm going to shoot 3 arrows with the Tactacam, and then I'll throw the Mag Pro mount on here and use my iPhone to try that. You can see how the bow wants to dip on me a little bit. I just do my very best to not let it go too far. I just have a 3D deer target down here at 20 yards. See how I almost drew up in the air, so point at the deer. Okay, I'm gonna throw the Mag Pro mount on here, get my cell phone set up, and take a few shots with that. Okay, as you can see, I got the Mag Pro mount on my bow. I took a little zip tie and zip tied this end down just to get rid of a little bit more of the shake, and then you just take your phone, that magnet, stick it on there. So to make this video a little more fair and a little more even, I'm going to take 3 shots with my iPhone using the iPhone mic, and then I'll take 3 more using my DJI microphone just so we can get a comparison. But this should get rid of the real loud noise that the bow makes when it goes off. So let's try these first 3 arrows, and then we'll do 3 more. I definitely feel like the phone is heavier. It's definitely more noticeable, the weight. So that may take a little bit of getting used to it. It wants to dive down a lot harder, a lot faster. Okay, so this time I have my DJI wireless mic connected to my phone, and we're going to see how this will help with the audio. One, let me get these limb legs off here. I wish I could do a better job of keeping the front of that bow up, and I know there's going to be a lot of vibration in the video when you shoot. There's just nothing you can do about it when a camera or your phone's mounted on your bow. Okay, I'm going to review these videos a little bit here and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so in closing here, I think they actually both did pretty well. The audio is definitely better on the iPhone, both the iPhone mic and the DJI mic, which the nice thing about the DJI mic was they got rid of any wind scruffle in the sound and audio. The Tactacam's just got a funky little mic on it, which I'm not crazy about, but I'm going to keep it for backup or for gun hunting. So for this year, I'm going to choose my iPhone. I'm going to choose the Mag Pro. The one thing I would have done a little differently next time is I didn't have my phone zoomed in quite as far as a Tactacam, so the video part wasn't quite as fair, but both of them did a good job of videoing the shot, and better than I expected. I didn't dip as bad as I thought. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one, and I'll see you on the next one.